Amanda Maranisi, and this is DaveytonTV, hashtag we are doing it ourselves, and the name of the show is hashtag Redefining Purpose. Namhlanje nami ndedwa ndihamba keitumetsi Komane, and she's all the way from Etembisa, and let's just welcome her. Girl, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and yourself?
Welcome to DaveytonTV.
Thank you.
Keitumetsi is an author. Her very first book is right here, and it is titled Love Above All Obstacles. And we all know that love is such a difficult topic, and today we have somebody who's going to talk to us about love. So girl, I have so many questions for you. I want us to talk about your book, right? But before we get there, I just need you to tell me, when did you realize that you had this talent of writing?
I was 15 years old when I realized that I had a talent of writing. After writing a short story and giving it to my teacher, and it was like, girl, you good. And then I wrote a second one, I gave it to my mom, she read it, and she was like, I was getting there. And then that's when I told myself that I was going to pursue this dream of mine.
At 15, you discovered so early. You know, some people take forever to discover on which side, and it really takes time. But for you, you discovered it at such a young age. And who supported you throughout the journey?
My mom and my siblings.
That's wonderful. This book, when did you write it?
2017.
And published in 2020.
Yes.
That's great. So, the book, Love Above All Obstacles, how did you come up with the topic?
I was sitting and then I thought to myself, why is it that when you ask somebody what ruined your relationship, they're like cheating, lies and stuff, but they don't stress the topic of parents being the one to ruin their children's relationships enough. You know, so I decided to write about it, to tell people about.
Keitumetsi, what made you, what inspired you basically to come up with the topic obstacles?
Obstacles.
Yeah.
Difficulties.
Love above all obstacles. You know, there's a lot of challenges that we go through when we are in relationships, and sometimes it could be friends, sometimes it could be family, but you chose to write about parents who actually get too involved in their children's relationship. And why is that?
Because this issue is not stressed enough to where it should be. So I decided to write about it, to raise an awareness to parents, to say that if they get too involved in their children's relationships, they can damage it, they can ruin it, they can destroy their children's lives unknowingly and knowingly. You see? So in this story, what I wrote about was like these two mothers conspired with each other to separate their children.
Yeah.
Because when like a girl child comes to you and say, Mom, I'm in a relationship, the first thing the mother thinks about is, my child is going to get pregnant, like more poverty.
And I think it is important for parents to actually have the conversations with their kids about relationships, ne? Yeah, because I'm thinking especially for us as black people, when you come home and you're like, I've got a boyfriend, it's not even a topic that we go to say I'm dating someone or I'm thinking of getting into a relationship with Mang. Parents don't really like that idea, and obviously because we are still young, sometimes they will even say, no, why don't you wait until you're in tertiary, maybe you'll meet someone else there. You know, and with this one, they even went to an extent of planning to separate them.
Yes. So yeah, and like there's no right age for black parents to say, my child, this is the age you should start dating. You might be 18, but they won't allow you. 21, they still won't allow you. And unless maybe your future is bright, they can see that you are booming like educationally. Yes.
Then they can say it's okay for you to date.
Yes.
I just wish we actually had our parents getting involved to have this conversation with us and just lead us into understanding why is that. Okay, so what challenges did Thabo and his girlfriend go through in the story?
The first challenge was that they were separated because the mother of Angela took Angela to a place where Thabo can never get hold of her. And then the mother of Thabo spoke ill of Angela to Thabo, telling Thabo that Angela didn't love him. That's why she left without saying anything.
Yeah.
Right. And then after that, Thabo's mom knew that Thabo had been in countless relationships before and has been broken down. You know.
Yeah.
Faced many heartbreaks, but still she let him go through this heartbreak again. knowing that this was perhaps his last effort in relationship that he put in.
Yeah, so I guess when Utabo was the distance when it occurred, it just actually inspired them to even love each other more.
No. After the distance, they lost contact with each other, right? Because the mothers, like Tabo's mom threw the phone away, Angela's mom threw the phone away. Tabo also relocated to Soweto.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what happened in the story. And then, like years later, they met at Pretoria. Angela was having an interview. After that, when they met, Angela told Tabo what happened.
Yeah.
You see, and then Tabo realized that his mother had planned this.
Love above all obstacles. It's an interesting title. So, what does this book entail? You need to tell the story.
Okay. This book is about two characters, Angela and Tabo, teenagers that fell in love. Angela is 18 years old. Tabo is 19 years old. Tabo has been in countless relationships. Angela, this is her first relationship
okay.
after matric, right? Yeah, and then so they decide that they want to tell their parents that they're in a relationship, they're dating after months of being in a relationship together, because they can see that they have a future together.
They love each other.
They love each other. Yes, everything is still rosy. You see, yeah. And then once Angela's mother realized that Angela is in a relationship, she's old enough, then she starts coming with reasons as to why she mustn't date, why she mustn't be in a relationship, because like for her she feels like history is going to repeat itself with her, because she had a child as a teenager too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So and then with Tabo, her mother realized that her mother knew that Tabo had been broken before, had been in countless relationships before. So she encouraged him to say that, okay, you can date now. But when she realized that the girlfriend is Angela, she started disagreeing because
with the whole thing.
Yeah, because she and Angela's mom were enemies at that time. So 2 years later, after being in a relationship and these whole things, these two mothers decided to conspire with each other and separate their children. Right? After that, that's when Angela was relocated to Mpumalanga, and then Tabo stayed. Then Tabo was taken to Soweto. After that, Angela at Mpumalanga had her mom being proud, like telling a friend that how she separated Angela and Tabo, how everything happened. Yeah, and then Angela, her heart shattered.
Like she was hurt. Like I can only imagine though when you just find out that it was my mom actually who broke me up.
Yeah, and then like maybe 3 years passed. Both of them couldn't be in any relationships. Like their love was one of a kind. So, yeah, then they met again at Pretoria during an interview Angela had been to. And then that's when Angela explained everything to Tabo. And then they decided to bring their parents to a park. Then they confessed everything to their parents, told them that they couldn't break them apart. This was what should have happened. You see?
It means it was meant to be, and it's only normal for parents to actually try to protect you, because when you can only imagine Umama Angela, she had a baby at a young age, so she was probably thinking, Umtanam has a bright future, and if then it's going to bring a lot of issues. And the first thing that our parents think actually when you get into a relationship is pregnancy.
Yes.
So I think it was very normal for Umama Angela, to actually try to separate them. So with all the challenges that they went through, what would you advise our parents to do when they find out that we're in relationships, or when we tell them?
I'd advise all parents to just let us be. Let us experience how it feels to be in love, how it feels to be loved. Because like, if you take a look back, you'd realize that our parents started dating maybe at the age of 14, right? But when it comes to us, they don't want us to go through what they went through. But like, when the time comes for a child to be in a relationship, there's nothing a parent can do about it.
So I think then it needs to be a conversation between a parent and a child, maybe as soon as they meet somebody. to actually come back and talk about
Yeah, because like when parents start going to extreme extents to separate their children, it might happen that they might lose their children forever.
They're driving them, they actually pushing them. All right, so if we want to get this book, how do we get hold of you?
Okay, my contact details are 061-185-5030, or after lockdown you can get it on Amazon. Like you know the title of the book, Love Above All Obstacles by Komane. My Facebook handle is Komane, Twitter Komane, author or @author Komane, and then Instagram is Komane.
All right, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you honored our invitation, because young people like yourself, they can, during this age actually, they don't even know what their purpose is, but you found it at such a young age, and this is an amazing book. I just hope everyone at home can actually get a copy. It is Love Above All Obstacles by Keitumetsi Komane, and as she has said her handles, please make sure you follow her, and please make sure that you purchase this book on Amazon, and just have fun reading it. All right. So it was DaveytonTV, #Redefining Purpose with Amanda Maranisi, #We Are Doing It Ourselves. I'll see you on our next episode. Goodbye.